Very good evening to all the dignitaries on the dais and to all the guests, speakers, delegates. And thank you, Negiji, for inviting me here and giving me this opportunity to speak. IGX was formed in 2020. We started as a trading platform in June 2020. And subsequently, PNGRB notified regulations and we applied for the authorization and we were authorized as exchange in December 2020. So we complete 5 years. The basic idea of having an exchange was to have a platform where participants can transact with ease and flexibility. The normal tendering process or the normal cycle that companies run through for procurement of gas is generally it takes a bit of time because of the process in itself. You float inquiries, you ask for quotations, you evaluate, you get into an agreement, submit BGs, LCs, and then the supply starts. So if you generally see the time between the intention to procure and the commencement of delivery, it may take somewhere between 4 to 5 days, even in the fastest possible case. So this was one of the areas that we thought we can bring a change about. Today, you can get the delivery of gas as prompt as the same day, the intraday contracts. So we have got various offerings in terms of contracts to start from intraday, where the trade and delivery happens on the same day itself. So today you trade and today you get the delivery of gas. Day ahead for tomorrow also you can place a bid and get the gas delivered. Daily bids in 2, 3, 4 days, distinct days you can get the gas delivered. You can have the deliveries in a monthly or a fortnightly tenure also. So this is something that we have introduced over the years, and to enable people to have faith and to have transactions with ease. What we also introduced, that we tried to include all the delivery points, all the domestic gas fields and the LNG terminals as delivery points on the exchange. So in terms of the theme of this presentation, what we learn, what the learning has been on where we can do, where we can actually pitch in is, we have heard about many things, that disruptions, we are buying gas, but there's a disruption from the supplier side. Then probably you do not have that much of time to get into another tender. You have float a tender and procure gas. You do not have that much of time. Probably IGX helps that you can send your requirement, or you can float your requirement on the exchange platform itself, and suppliers will revert back and they can meet your expectations. And if you are lucky, then the trade gets culminated and you can get the supplies from tomorrow itself. So this is one of the areas. And in terms of the buyers also, there's a equally good chance, if you are buying gas and your facility is down for some reason, but you are under a obligation to offtake, what you do? So again, you come to the exchange itself and you try and sell off that gas, and as soon as from the next day you can start selling that gas, so you do not incur the obligations, and you are safe in spite of the fact that your plant is not in a working condition or your facility is down with some issue. So I think these are the things that we have seen over the years. We can, and these are the things that the industry can also take away. Yes, of course, as exchange, we cannot do much about the technical sides to it. But of course, if someone is not able to deliver gas or someone is not able to offtake gas, that options can be explored on exchange. The alternates can be explored on the exchange itself. Another learning that we have seen over the last few years is the different industries, how the different industries play. The CGD industries has a different sort of offtake pattern. Probably in the weekends, most of the industries are down, so the CGD offtake is on the lower side. So for the power plants, we see in the summers, the power plants are running because the demand is high. So we have tried to, propose solutions and introduce contracts to facilitate all these variety of factors. Like for CGDs, we have introduced a weekday contract where the offtake is only for Monday to Saturday. So the contract tenure itself is Monday to Friday. For power plants, we have also introduced some sort of contracts where the offtake is, the entire volume can be off-taken in 3 days. So that even if you buy gas for 10 days or 15 days or a month, you can offtake the entire volumes in 4 to 5 days itself based on your available schedule. So these are the things that we have learned over the past 5 years. It can be because of the inherent way the sector operates, or it can be also due to disruptions at times. So another example of disruptions, you're off taking gas from a terminal, suddenly there's an issue with the terminal and the flow is not there. So of course, you can have the option in exchange that the other terminals are also on exchange. You can offtake gas from the other terminals also. But the next question is that for the other terminals, they are not connected to the same pipeline grid. So probably the another option what exchange can give is the delivered supplies. We can also offer the supplies on delivered basis where we can facilitate the transportation part. So I think these are the key learnings that I wanted to highlight. And thank you again to Resonance and Negiji for giving us the opportunity to speak on this.